and welcome back to Creations by Meraki. I'm Jazz, and today I'm going to be running through a quick tutorial on how to do a Dutch braid, and then our main focus in this video will be to show you how to style that Dutch braid in 4 easy styles so that you can change it up and keep the top in and have a different hairstyle for each day. So you're going to start off just by giving the hair a bit of a brush and splitting it into 2 even sections, just straight down the middle in line with the middle of the eyebrows. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of edging cream or gel on the edges just to keep some of them down and give it a brush through. Grab a little section up the top. If you want a more in-depth video about how to Dutch braid, please see the link above, as this will just be a quick run through. So we're just grabbing each of those 3 strands and adding in a little bit of hair and then putting it underneath the middle one, and we're just continuing that all the way down until we get that Dutch look. As you can tell, some of the hair still does get a little bit knotty sometimes depending on the hair that you have. So if it gets knotty while you're trying to add it into the strand, just hold it there with one hand and then use your other hand to detangle it. Otherwise you'll have a big knot at the end, which will be really hard to untangle, and you would have to probably take the braid out. So just be mindful of that. So we're just continuing this all the way down, just putting one strand underneath the next and adding in hair to the outside strand. So I'm going to add in hair to the right side, put it underneath, add in hair to the left side and put that underneath. All the way down till we have that Dutch braid. And then you just want to grab a little hairband and tie it off at the ends so that it is nice and secure. Okay, great. Now for the next side. Same thing, we're just going to put a little bit of gel on the sides, just make sure there's no baby hairs sticking out. They are my absolute pet hate. So if you can try and get them to stay down, then that would be great. It also leaves like a better finished look for the Dutch braid. So again, we're just sectioning off a little section at the front, dividing it into 3 even parts, and then we are adding in hair to the left side and putting it underneath the middle, and then to the right side and putting it underneath the middle, and continuing that all the way down until you get to the bottom. Okay, great. So now that you've got to the bottom, just secure the other side with another band. So we have 2 Dutch braids, like so. I'll just give you a little bit of a tour. Okay, so the first style that we can do with these is we can grab each side, as you can see, and wrap it up into a little bun and then secure it with a hair tie. And just do that on the other side, so we're just twisting it up and then securing it with a hair tie. This is a very cute style, and it keeps the hair nice and neat and tidy as well. It's really good for sports and stuff like that. Okay, so the second style we can do is just to loop the hair up, so there's a little hole in the middle. So you just grab the bottom of the hair and then add it to the top where it's joined to the actual head, and then what we want to do is we want to add them together and put one hole through the other hole and then secure it with a band, and you'll create this nice gorgeous bun at the back of the head, which is really elegant look as well. Give you a tour. Okay, so now for the third look, we're just going to take out the bottom half of these braids, and we are going to split it into 2, and we will fishtail the bottom bit. So if you don't know how to fishtail and you want a little bit more of a comprehensive video on it, you can see the link above, which will go into way more depth about how to fishtail. But if you already know how to fishtail, then just go ahead and continue with this process all the way down, so that we have the top half into a Dutch braid, and then that goes into a fishtail braid. So again, with the other side, we're just going to start to fishtail this, so splitting it into 2 even sections, and then just grabbing a section from the back of each of those 2 sections and adding it over the top to the other side, and continuing that all the way down. And then just spread it out with your fingers so that it gives that nice fishtail look. And this is a little tour. Okay, so for the last style, we're just going to wrap the hair up, take out the fishtail and wrap the plain hair up into a bun at the back, so it looks like a little space bun. And so this will be the Dutch braids into the little space bun. So we're just twisting and wrapping clockwise around and then securing with a band. These are 4 really quick and easy styles that you can do with these Dutch braids in the morning or before an event, and it doesn't take too much effort, and then you can actually leave the top half of the Dutch braid in for most of the time, and you can do different hairstyles with that. So that just shows you a little bit of what you can do with 2 Dutch braids. Okay guys, so that's all for today. I hope you all are well and doing good. Keep expressing yourselves and stay groovy, and I'll see you next week.